Yes, the spot Bitcoin ETFs have been approved by the US Securities and Exchange Commission, and the crypto market is expected to be launched into a storm of gains. However, Cardano ADA started the year nursing the wounds of the former year. Regardless of this situation, there could be a shocker. The general crypto market surged in December of 2023, closing off the year on a highly positive note. A 15.2% increase in total market capitalization at the beginning of 2024 was largely fueled by the anticipation of the potential approval of US spot Bitcoin ETFs. Despite several last-minute application amendments, the general consensus of the market is cautiously optimistic. With the approval deadlines falling in the first 2 weeks of January, the long-term outcome and reaction of the market remain to be seen. The price of every coin among the top 10 by market capitalization kept climbing throughout December, with altcoins leading the pack. AVAX, SOL, and ADA all witnessed significant monthly gains of 84.2%, 71.9%, and 60.1% respectively. Speaking of Solana though, in recent months its remarkable performance and general improvements to alternative L1 networks have spurred increased interest in such altcoins. Some have dubbed them Ethereum killers, and market focus has somewhat been shifted towards this narrative. Other factors such as airdrop farming, meme coin frenzy, and bearish sentiment around ETH have all contributed to this trend. Then BNB broke through its previous stagnant trend with a 39.2% price increase, emerging as the fifth best performer for the month. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum ended the month with modest gains under 12%. As we move through the months of this year, it will be key to see whether the Ethereum killer narrative persists. Altcoins are, so to speak, on fire. The DeFi market expanded by 15.2% in December of 2023, sustaining its uptrend from November. The total value locked of all top 10 blockchains grew, with Solana seeing the strongest increase of 115%. Other notable gainers include Base and Avalanche with 53.9% and 60.7% respectively. Cardano ADA was also on the run, though not spectacular. Also, there are many bullish moves expected for 2024. Former Goldman Sachs executive Raoul Pal noted that the crypto industry appears to be setting the stage for a bull run to new all-time highs in the new Ask Me Anything session. The macro guru says that while he expects chop in the short term, he is also anticipating that digital assets will spark the real run to record figures later this year. According to Powell, a combination of recent approval of spot market Bitcoin exchange-traded funds and Bitcoin's upcoming halving event, which we will see minor rewards cut in half in April, will ultimately push the crypto king and digital assets up after leveraged positions are liquidated. He said, all of the pre-orders for ETFs have now been filled. All these ETF providers have been going to all their clients, begging them, you need to do this. Everyone's done that. There'll be some follow-on next week. A lot of the GBTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust guys, are unwinding, and some will wait a few days to see if the market is stronger or whatever. So that goes on for a while. You've then brought forward a lot of demand. By the end of it, maybe $1 billion, maybe it's $2 billion of the demand that you have brought forward. So then, who's the buyer? You've got the people who front ran this, who want to sell, so you're going to see volatility, and I've always reminded you guys, do not F this up mantra. Part of that is to expect 30 to 35% pullbacks. Raoul Pal added, could be less, but just expect them, and that often happens when you get to this kind of 0.618 Fibonacci level in the first leg of the bull run. It often corrects sharply and people get washed out. Leverage is cleared out and then the real run starts. And the real run is the run to all-time highs and beyond. That usually starts around the halving, so I'm guessing maybe a month or two of chop. Well, for Cardano ADA, it's closed out 2023 with a roller coaster ride, soaring towards 70 cents before plummeting back to 52 cents by the new year. While this sharp correction was anticipated, concerns linger about an ongoing bearish sentiment despite room for growth. There is a belief that since Cardano started on a bearish note in the new year, that it could keep that up for the trend for the rest of the year. However, it's a bull year for the general crypto market and miracles can still happen. Yes, recovery won't be a walk in the park. Currently trading at 52 cents, Cardano faces an uphill battle. However, glimmers of hope remain. This is the real thing. Cardano's 2024 started with a development bang, not a price boom. Development activity surged 250% in the past 30 days, showcasing a vibrant ecosystem bubbling with innovation. According to a tweet by Cardano Feed, Cardano surges nearly 250% in development activity, whale buying appetite details. As usual, it is quite unfortunate that this internal optimism did not translate into any external cheer. The bears remain firmly in control. At 52 cents, ADA currently ranks 8th by market capitalization, but its charts is decidedly red. This disconnection between bustling development and bearish price action highlights the complicated cocktail of factors influencing cryptocurrency markets. Of course, a thriving ecosystem bodes well for the future, but short-term sentiment reigns supreme, swayed by the news, speculation, and overall market trends. This is why Cardano's near-term outlook remains somewhat cloudy. While the recent dip was expected, complete bearish dominance seems unlikely. Technical indicators hint at a potential uptrend, but Cardano investors want more than hints. Navigating choppy waters will require a confluence of positive catalysts and a watchful eye on the broader market. So what is the next move for Cardano? The recent development surge suggests a project with strong momentum, but overcoming bear dominance requires more than just internal progress. Catalysts like positive news events or broader market recovery could be the wind beneath ADA's wings. For now, investors face a classic crypto riddle, which is weighing the long-term potential against the immediate sting of a bearish market. Cardano finds itself at the crossroads in the early days of 2024, with the clash between internal development strides and external market dynamics refining its narrative. This is the reason why, despite a remarkable surge in development activity, ADA's price had faced a significant downturn, reflecting the intricate rhythm between optimism and market sentiment. Furthermore, the slight correction in the following days has not been deterred by many analysts who believe that the token remains in a bullish mode, expecting a rapid surge in the next year. According to Dan Gambardillo, founder of Crypto Capital Venture, ADA could benefit from the upcoming Bitcoin halving and witness its valuation spiking to an all-time high of $11. He doubled down on his forecast a few days ago, claiming that the coin's uptrend is based on very simple data and not on hype. The popular X user Ali Martinez also chipped in. He observed certain charts and previous consolidation levels set to a $10 price target to potentially be reached by the summer of 2024. The most optimistic prediction came from X-user Tyler Strivovich, who noted a particularly bullish weekly cross which ADA recently experienced. Now that Bitcoin ETFs are trading across US public markets, many large money managers that have been effectively locked out of crypto finally have a way to access the primary digital currency. For the $30 trillion advised wealth management industry, the floodgates could be about to open. Analysts at Standard Chartered anticipate fund inflows in the range of $50 billion to $100 billion in 2024. Anthony Pompliano, the founder of Pomp Investments, said, "Bitcoin is beginning to become a benchmark asset for the younger generation. We know most investors can't beat benchmarks, so adding the new benchmark to your asset allocation is the only way to try and keep up." Bitcoin rose as high as $49,000, reaching levels not seen since December of 2021 before dropping to around $43,000. It soared 150% last year, following a brutal sell-off in 2022. A large swath of the investment world missed out on the 2023 rally, according to Van Eck. CEO Jan Van Eck, many fiduciaries, financial advisors, and banks have been explicitly told in the past not to touch crypto, largely due to its unregulated nature. That sentiment changed immediately after the Securities and Exchange Commission cleared the sales of spot Bitcoin ETFs, allowing investors to access Bitcoin the same way they purchase stock and bond index funds. SEC Chair Gary Gensler remains cautious and continues to issue stern warnings when it comes to crypto investments, but is not holding back activity. For 2024, things are going to be a bit calm when the Fed, SEC, and other regulatory agencies. Since Cardano ADA was a victim of many SEC attacks last year, it could leverage this calmness to make a name for itself. It is a bull year, and we're not settling for less. But that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you click on the subscribe notification buttons, and we'll see you in the next video.